everyone, it's Book Shami. Welcome to the show.
They call me modern trash. I am just a common fad. Wrote myself a letter for the gods. Now it's crumpled in the bottle. Took a while to start, like an engine in the winter time. Somehow I move forward, not a broken record. I'll be fine. And I lived a fool for life. Soon I got to see the bear. Word is looking at me like what's next. Wonder if they care. Me and Alex used to in the park bench, laying foundations, turn it to a garden. Yeah, might not make it to the top. People telling me to stop. Everything could go wrong. Yeah, never had the world in my hands.
Oh, the land of the free and the home of
the... It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shami. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill, Chris Conklin.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
The second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
And a pitch. That's inside. So we're off and running in Game 3. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
1-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-1 is fouled off.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ground ball up the middle. The throw to first. One up, one down. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. And 1-2.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
And there's 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He swings and fouls one off. Strike 2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to sit there.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone!
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
That's in there. That is strike two. That one lifted to left. Pinto gliding to his right, and that'll do it. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo. Bottom of the first. So digging in now for San Diego, number 2. The wind to kick the pitch. Ripped to short. Over to Goldie. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's some real power at the plate. Michael Herman. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 10th home run of the series, and we're level. It's 1-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
1 out, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, number 24. Base knock, center field. So digging in, number 18.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for 1 run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
And the pitch. And a rope into center field, base hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 2-1.
Well, he's a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
And now it's going to be Steve Pinto. And base hit. Lead runner around second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Jamie Morales. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Pinto coming home. He scores as well, and they lead by 3.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now, Brooks. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. That's 9 homers this series. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is going to go. A shot to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-1. Out of the dugout, and he pitching change here. Dakota Hudson. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's Juan Soto. Rips one to right. Nootbaar hauls it in for the out, and there are 2 outs. Number 2 now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped. And forget it. He made him pay for that one, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-1.
aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
O'Neill brings it in for the third out. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 8 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at Petco Park, new inning getting started, and now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And a pitch. Gets under and pops it up. Number 1 has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Tyler O'Neill in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next one misses. 2-0.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary, but this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Nolan Gorman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Pinto racing, makes the catch. And welcome back. Now it's going to be number 24.
The third baseman.
The pitch.
Number 24.
On the ground to third. And that squirts through.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So man aboard, number 18. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing.
And now this is down for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's 9-1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's...
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and that is gone. He circles the bases, and they add a couple more. It's 11-1. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Jake Woodford. This ball well hit, left center field, and that splits the gap. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Stepping in, Brooks. He's already homered in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Morales around third. He will score and extend their lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Next for the Padres, number 34. That one is absolutely belted. And that ball is gone. His second home run of the game, and they add a pair. It's 14-1. Now the youngster Juan Soto. On a line, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. An absolute blast to left. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-1. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Zach Thompson.
He's got a wicked...
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 17-1.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat and watch it go a long way.
Base hit. Number 18, the next up for the Padres. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away.
Up next.
Man at first. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Steve Pinto. That's a laser base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now that's ripped. Base hit. The run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. So up next, Brooks. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. An absolutely majestic shot. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 20-1. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Jordan Hicks. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Juan Soto now. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now, number 2. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That ends the frame. But they scored. All set for the start of the inning. This is Dylan Carlson. Conklin back to work. And a good eye there.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. To first, and one away in the top of the third. Tommy Edman at the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Lifted in the air down the left side, flashes the leather on the running catch. That's out number 2. So the batting order turns over, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is Speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-2.
This to center field. Snags it on the run, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, here's a big power threat. Michael Herman. And he deals. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning. And stepping in is the speedy number 24. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Tag. Ow! A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was off.
That one ripped. And it's gone! He sends a rocket to left. That's 9 homers this series. It's 21-1.
The guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way. And gone. He powers that one out to left, and they add to their lead. It's 22-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it, and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really...
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. That one felt good, and they boost their lead. It's 23-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Now here is Jamie Morales. Swing and a base hit.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. At 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that, and no doubt a higher launch.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Morales around third. He'll score easily, and they extend their lead.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Genesis, a dive. He's got it.
I know they called Ozzie Smith the wizard, but Nolan Arenado, he's a wizard over there at the hot corner. Seems like we see him make plays like this on a daily basis.
And now it's Juan Soto. And a base hit into right. And that's going to roll to the wall. Runner from second scores as they add on. And the lead continues to grow. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him. So the lineup flips over. So digging in now for San Diego, number 2. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And out of here. Another homer. And they tack on to their lead. It's 27-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
And it's off the wall. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that one is off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they extend their lead. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, number 18. Ripped on a line, and out of here.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And it's through for a hit. So 2 down, Jamie Morales, the next up for the Padres. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's a speed threat, number 34.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they do. On to the 4th, and now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. They say it went. In the air right field, number 34 settles underneath it. He's got it, and a quick out, number 1. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one's in there, 0-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the 0-2. There's a line drive to left field. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And that one fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2. Taps softly to the right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. To second, and that's not it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And fouled off. Strike 2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
And that one hammered way back there. And gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first, and O'Neill is retired. Here's Nolan Gorman. In there for strike one. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. The wind of the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that will end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home. And now they turn to Giovanni Gallegos. So the San Diego batting order turns over. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 2. Here comes a pitch. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one is gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen too. And these are the types of performances that people just don't forget, and it's definitely going to live on in history.
Stepping in for San Diego, number 24.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base. Chris, there aren't many players faster than him, and StatCast demonstrates that for us right here.
Yeah, it breaks down the data for us on a close play, and that top speed is about as fast as we've ever seen, Boog, and clearly it was the difference maker on that play.
And that one's gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That one ripped. And it hits the fence. And that's a double. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Steve Pinto. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's the catcher to hit, Jamie Morales. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Picks himself up at RBI. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful...
And that one is lifted in the air. That's back there. Out of here.
He's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special.
Line drive, that's a base hit out of the left center field. Now he'll turn for second. It's a double, and his 5th hit of the game.
I mean, come on, have a game. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for it.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. Stop sign goes up at 3rd. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Banks off the wall. He pulls into second. A run comes in on the play.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Michael Herman. That's hard hit in the line. That'll touch down off the base of the fence. One run is in. Now, number 24, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
That one ripped left field. Gone. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Ripped to right, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. O'Neill makes the catch, and there's one down. Next for the Padres, Brooks. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Pinto round second on his way to third. Throw cut off, now to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And the lead continues to grow.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. Ripped into right field, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Up now the Padre leadoff man, number 2. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So digging in, Michael Herman. And it goes just foul. Down the left field line, base hit. Coming around third is Soto. One run in. Here comes another. Arenado with a relay home. Not in time. He's safe as they score a pair on the play. Now it's the power speed combo. Number 24. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a laser off the bat. This looks like extra bases. And now let's see if he goes for it. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. In safely with a double, his second of the day. One down. And now here is number 18. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and Just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder when one of those things comes screaming towards you. Watch your lips.
Oh, what a stop. Gathers and throws, and he'll be safe at first. So up next, Brooks. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Number 34 getting ready to hit. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. 1 run is in. Brooks coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and the lead continues to grow. Ryan Helsley takes over on the mound. And in scoring position with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. That one ripped right center field. And that ball is out of here.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
And there's a hit. So digging in, Michael Herman. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Two outs, base is empty. At the plate, number 24. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But not before they erupt for a huge inning here. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Dylan Carlson. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And here comes Tommy Edman. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Oh, 1 gets a check swing. Appeal to 3rd. And Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. Next pitch in the dirt. And that's ball 2. And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Now here is Brendan Donovan. Popped up to the left into foul ground, and that's a foul ball. Next offering in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Steve Pinto. And here it comes. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. Digging in, Brooks. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Morales around third. He'll score, and they extend their lead.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Next to hit, that one ripped. And it's gone.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal, Boog. I mean, this is an all-time performance right here. 5 home runs in a single game. Are you kidding me? This is something we're never going to forget. A performance that clearly will go down in history as one of the best ever. And I'm just in awe of what we've seen. And he's getting a standing O for me right now.
Now time called at the plate. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
And here is drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now, number 18. That smash towards center. O'Neill tracks it down for the out. And now it's going to be Steve Pinto. Well struck right field. And that one is out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Jamie Morales, the next up for the Padres. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Back-to-back base hits. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap. And that's pretty much a double every time.
And now Brooks. Drilled to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Stepping in for San Diego, number 34. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now it's going to be swings and sends a rocket to right. Gone!
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And the batter now, number 2. And that's a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Next for the Padres, Michael Herman. Line drive. And out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Two outs, nobody on. Number 24, the next up for the Padres. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Stepping in, number 18. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's carrying. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer. That 15 runs. That's the final tally as they explode on offense. Nootbaar stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Righty delivers. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. The punch out there. Down on strikes. And he knew it. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. And that's outside. Goldie goes 6 feet 3 inches, 220 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 1-2. Swings and misses. The high heat, too much on that one.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Number 24 under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Back here at Petco Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Steve Pinto. Helsley back to work. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the catch. One down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Really nice swipe at second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Into left center for a base hit. Morales around third. He scores, and the lead continues to grow.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
That one ripped. And it's out of here.
Wow, he's putting on an absolute show in this one, and there's no better time than the postseason to go off at the plate like this. I mean, a 3-homer game, always special, but pulling it off in October during the biggest games of the year, that's incredible.
Puts it away for the out.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more on the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Base is empty with 2 away. Number 24 digs in now. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Number 18, the next to hit.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. Back-to-back singles. And the throw's offline, safe at third. 2 gone with runners at the corners. Now the left fielder, Steve Pinto. Line drive, caught. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
Well struck left field. Gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Right-hander kick steals. Center field. Brooks has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. So now here's the DH, Nolan Gorman. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
1 down, base is empty. A little bit low.
It's a good take.
Here's a 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in and into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Uh-oh, throw goes to second.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
Edman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-2. And now 2-2. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So first and second with 2 outs. Brendan Donovan will hit next. And that's in there for strike 1. Gorman at second. Carlson on at first with 2 down. The 1-1 is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. To the right side. And that is that. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jamie Morales. The pitch. Hammered. Base hit. Here's the center fielder, Brooks. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, not in time. And we've got runners at first and third to open the inning. Now it's the right fielder, number 34. Ripped on a line to center. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. In there safely. And they extend their lead. Man at first. So here's the Padres DH. Juan Soto. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Number 4. Runner on first and 1 down for him. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Carlson to third. Number 2, the next up for the Padres. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the run from third, and the lead continues to grow.
A couple of singles back to back. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And here is Michael Herman. That's a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's in there as a run scores. Now the third baseman, number 24. That's a base hit, run scores. Throw into third. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 18. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone. So digging in now for San Diego, Steve Pinto. Line drive, base hit, right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Runner on at first with 1 gone. And here's the catcher, Jamie Morales. Drilled to left center, way back there, and that is gone.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 1 out, nobody on. Stepping in for San Diego, Brooks. Ripped to short. Edmonds slings to first. Got the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, number 34. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it hits the base of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. Number 4, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one ripped. Out of here.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And the batter now, number 2. Base hit, center field. So digging in now for San Diego, Michael Herman. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. It bangs off the wall. And that's a 2-out double. So a man aboard, number 18, the next up for the Padres. There's a line drive to left field. Bangs off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they extend their lead. Not in time, it's a double. Steve Pinto, the next up for the Padres. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Jamie Morales, the next up for the Padres. Left field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. My scorecard's an absolute mess. 6. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Lars Nootbaar. The right-hander back to work. Ball 1 there. Here's a 1-1. That's ripped to right down the line. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's there with a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
And it's 1-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's through there for a strike. That one ripped. And forget it.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. There's the strike at the knees. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Man, it's almost unfair that he can just pull that knuckleball out of his pocket and float it up there in addition to his other pitches. It's unlike anything else he throws, and because he doesn't throw it all the time, you just don't get a good look at it throughout an at-bat.
Two outs. Good eye right there.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Throw, save. And that was close. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
And that's just foul. The pitch. That one hammered center field. Brooks going back some more, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Brooks. The pitch. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now here is number 4. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And that turns the lineup over. So back to the top of the order. Number 2, the next up for the Padres. Liner, base hit. Lead runner around second. Carlson to third, not in time. He's safe. Michael Herman, the next up for the Padres. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Here's the third baseman, number 24. Ripped on a line. O'Neill makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Number 18, the next up for the Padres. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one laced to center and a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's out easily. Stepping in for San Diego, Steve Pinto. Can't glove it cleanly. but in time. Nice job to stay with it to end the inning. But they tack on 5 runs. On to the 9th now in Game 3. Padres lead it by a lot. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Number 17 on the pitch out of the pen here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Kicks and deals. Swings through that.
Oh, 2.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. And there's one down. And up next for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. There's a strike.
0-1.
Right-handed reliever. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The line to kick the pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Popped in the air, left field. Pinto makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That's in there, and it's 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
These guys have been truly dominant in the series. Up now 3 games to none. Pretty demoralizing on the other side. You want to get this thing over as quickly as possible. So stay focused, come back for the next game, and close out this series.
Well, Singy, it wasn't pretty, but here's another look at the final line.
Yeah, Boog, this one wasn't close. Not a lot of drama at the end either, and you just don't see a lot of blowouts in the postseason.
So this one got a little out of hand for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at
Yeah. Cliche if it's not making dollars, baby, it's not making sense. How you picky with your art when you can't even pay your rent? Shit for years and years and years, but seems you haven't made a dent. All that dreaming you chasing showed his face, then came and went. Feels like I'm out here scuba diving with an anchor. While my people fighting demons and the cancers. Trying to fix it, singing ballads, singing anthems. How I'm so clueless with the last